The families arrived, all missing sons and brothers. The sisters of Jack Taylor said he was the life and soul of their family. Daniel Whitworth's family said the 22-year-old was kind and had everything going for him. Relatives of Anthony Walgate said all he wanted to do was follow his dream of being a fashion designer. And from Slovakia, the brother of Gabriel Kavari said he'll live forever in our hearts. Stephen Port killed all four with overdoses of a date rape drug to satisfy his lust, a judge said today, as he handed down a whole life sentence to the rapist and serial killer.
That sick, twisted scumbag will never be able to hurt or destroy anyone else's family or life. Jack can finally rest in peace. We will always be completely heartbroken as a family.
I don't recognise his face.
So you don't recognise his face?
I do not know, no.
He denied knowing Jack Taylor in this police interview, and while his story changed repeatedly, Stephen Port never told the truth about what he did. The judge said Stephen Port had caused immense distress to the families of his victims because of the wicked and monstrous lies he'd told in court to cover his tracks. When he told him, "You will die in prison," there was applause and cheering from the public gallery. But the police are under pressure now as the watchdog investigates how Stephen Port was able to fool them. Police believed Port when he said Anthony Walgate gave himself the lethal overdose in Port's flat, and they believed this fake suicide note on Daniel Whitworth's body. It was written by Stephen Port and covered in his DNA, which they had on file, but they didn't test it. And in the year that passed before Jack Taylor's death, they took calls from members of the public concerned that a serial killer was on the loose, but they dismissed them. Journalist Benjamin Cohen contacted police with concerns, but was told the deaths of 3 gay men in East London weren't connected.
We were told that actually there wasn't a story for us to write about. There was no link between, at that point, three people who died, and that really it wouldn't be a very good idea for us to publish this because it would scare people.
3 of the bodies were found in this churchyard in almost the same spot. Gay rights campaigners want the police to ask themselves, did discrimination play a part in missed clues?
This may point to possible institutional homophobia, similar to the institutional racism that was identified by the Macpherson report after the murder of Stephen Lawrence.
The Metropolitan Police say they're cooperating with investigators, and they're looking again at 58 date rape deaths in London to see if this man might have taken more lives. Dominic Reynolds, 5 News.